Would you would you oil up for a galaxy? I don't think that's part of TikTok terms of services, but if you want, I will post a spicy pic to my lemonade if you donate a galaxy after the stream ends. Oh, does that work? Because I can't do it on stream. I wish for 2 more wishing genies and ask each for the best pizza ever. What would happen if you got 2 different pizzas? What would you do if you got 2 different pizzas when you asked a genie for the best 2 genies for the best pizzas? Get the same pizza twice. Thanks for the likes, guys. I don't have my thing up, but I will throw it on screen. I've been working at this like the entire time I've been sitting at home for the past like 3 hours. Don't ask me why everything gets flipped around. Every time I try and go to OBS, I have to like fix a million things. It's obnoxious, I can tell you that much. There's our little meow. Meow. All right. And then I'll put in my other browser source. I don't really know how to make it the right size, but let's just pretend that's it. Oh, actually, just a slight bit larger, if it will let me. Okay. I think that's the right size. Okay. We've done the things. What was this ring that we just got? Wrong gives clarity. Plus you went like, oh yeah. We just saw that one. I wanted to take off this one and replace it. Which one's this one? I think that one. No. Okay, we'll switch that. I wish for... What the heck? Man, this game looks a lot like Avowed. Yeah, it is. Dude, why is my chat screen's like putting messages all over the screen? That are like not correct. Let me just reboot it, I guess. What the heck? Ugh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everything is pain. Something went wrong. How the fuck am I supposed to do this, my guy? It keeps putting a bunch of random shit on the bottom here. I'm gonna like hide it, I guess. Control click for alt menu. I want to just hide the messages. Clear the messages, not this chat. We get one wish? Yeah, one wish for a genie. One wish. What's your genie wish? It comes true. Click to feature the message. Alt click to pin. I don't want to do either of those things. I want it to go away. You know what? I think I can probably just do that. Go away. Go away, go away. I don't want to see those messages. I've already seen them. I've already seen them once or twice or a few times. Ah. Even maybe once or twice or 3 times or even 4 times. I don't even know. The way that this thing works with the chat is so weird. Not totally sure how I'm supposed to do it. I like never get those messages over there anyway, so like who cares? I guess. Me, I care. I'm the one who cares. I'm the one who cares. I do. How do I get the thing onto the thing? YouTube video ID? So don't I just take the shareable link? And then we just do this? Is that it? Did it work? Oh, wait, that works. Oh my gosh, dude. This is such a pain in my butt to do it this way. Okay, so we got the regular stream. Now I just need to get the vertical stream. Ugh. I want to take off all this extra other stuff, and then it works. Okay. All right, we're finally done with setting up all of this. Amazing, I know. A debit card that has the exact amount needed for any transaction. That works. That sounds fantastic. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Hopefully I don't crash again.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way.
I do, that's correct.
Like the Tabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
They're so distrustful of you, they try to kill me. Explain that.
They forget what we have done for them.
Bro, built like the islands in a loft. I know, right?
We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
Then what happened? They spoke of death and destruction.
We will not remember.
We will not remember? Okay, then you don't remember. Now
Yes,
the garden?
the journey lies ahead. We can help you. Let us offer you another gift, a seedling of power.
Last time the gift was like kind of poopy. I'd rather, no, I don't need it.
It will be your loss to regret. Wait, an intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop
Huh?
her!
What?
Alive. We bleed.
Ooh, what? Do you mean Ludwin? Is she coming?
Brings the purging fire at her back.
Is she coming?
She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Nah, I don't want to. I want to... I don't know. Okay, so for everyone who is not in the know, I am playing Roblox. Not next week, but the week after that.
Wake up! Wake up!
And let's see. The other big thing that we're doing not next week,
What happened? Are you
Wait,
all
actually,
right?
yes, next week.
What did you do?
is we're playing Aloft. I still have free slots on our little server, so if anyone wants to play with us, they can definitely hop in. We're not very far into the game yet, so it would be pretty fun. I sense a fight coming our
While
way.
you
What's
were
happening?
unconscious, the Adra pillar was not. A great deal of energy passed through it, to parts unknown.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapidal?
They felt Sapidals threw a tantrum. Something's wrong
Well,
with
that
them.
tantrum is attracting dream thralls. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map
I
points
got
us to
another
Valorant's tusks. We'll find the way to
fake
the garden
message.
there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
I got another fake
We
message
should
from
talk to
TikTok.
Marius. He knows the tasks better than anyone. Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
Why does this keep happening? We should get moving. Sapidal's got a bad feeling. Ah! Whoa!
Look out!
They're surrounding us! Ow. Alright.
Silnas Mitu!
Whoa, hey.
Soul for the weak.
Okay. Sheesh. Stamina management over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We built for bounce. It's a bounce build.
Now!
Left. What? Oh shoot. People behind me.
We should go.
Go where? Where should we go? I think I'm gonna stay actually. Because I'm that good.
Beyond safe!
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is like taking up all of my concentration, but I think that we can still win. I'm not totally sure. Whoa, sheesh. Alright, heal again. Both heals. I think I just need to stay in front of this, and I should be fine. Little spider guys are really not that hard. They just can poison, and that's like the biggest thing. Alright, I'm gonna use my other cold. This is actually a little bit better for us. Because we can freeze them a little bit faster, and freezing gives us the bonus damage from blast as well. Ooh, ooh. Put our damage reduction on. Also let us be able to cast things without having to get staggered by attacks. It would be really great if I could know exactly what we're supposed to do in this. I'm pretty sure that we are supposed to leave, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, I can get our friend back up. No big deal. Okay. Oh, hey, no more poison. Yay. Okay, yeah, I think we need to leave. I'm gonna just really quickly... This is the one we're on right now. Oh yeah, we're supposed to escape. This is like an endless wave, I think. Man, that kind of sucks. I wanted to be too good. Alright, let's go. I'm out of here. It's getting bad in here. Hey, what's up? Lazara. What is happening? What's going on? Oh, guys, I think I left Premiere open on my computer. Oh, I didn't, because I'm smart.
If you insist.
Yay, it's like the first time I've ever been smart in my life. What? Raiders in the garden. I don't think so. I think you're the one who's the raider. Okay, we need to escape. So in order to escape, we need to go this way, I think. I think this is the best way to escape. Pretty sure. Or maybe not. Wait, what was that?
After you.
Oh! Yo! What's up with this? I wonder what's back here. Looks like another fight challenge.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Okay. One sec, I'm getting a... Okay, well. There we go. This shouldn't be hard. Looks like we're starting on level 1.
Nice one! Enemy to the right!
Wait, are they not in the room?
Onward, watch your left!
Oh, that's okay, I guess. Whoa! Okay. Oh, man. Oh, cool. I got the heal through the door. Too much poison. I don't like it. I don't think they should be allowed to poison anything. Oh, shit. Okay.
10!
Whoa. Okay, here we go. Another attack, another attack. I'm gonna put this down like on top of me. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how did it turn around that fast? That's ridiculous. Hey Tano, what's up?
I let you have that one.
Let's see. I think I should probably... Whoa! Thanks for the 10 biddies!
Silence speaks volumes, my friend. Sometimes it's in the quiet moments that the most magical power and emerge. Embrace the stillness and let your imagination soar.
Whoa! Whoa!
I need a minute.
Man.
Be unsafe!
Okay. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Okay. Almost done. This should be it. Yeah, sweet.
Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, thanks for coming down now, guys. How's my day going? It's, you know, it is what it is. It could be better. Definitely could be worse. Wave binder robes, huh? How about you? How's your day going? Wave binder rose plus 25 crit. No. All right. I kind of like the look of this actually a little bit better. than the robes of surpassing brilliance. Which, while they look kind of cool, meh. Not about it. Necro pants also. Cool idea. Not gonna use it. Wait, why do I have this equipped? What the heck? It's supposed to be this one. My phone died. What did I say? I said my day has been okay. Hasn't been the greatest day in the world, but it hasn't been the worst one either. And I asked you how your day was. Oh, man. Here we go. Another... I think we still need to, quote-unquote, escape, even though there isn't any more enemies to escape from. What's the best way out of here, huh? Actually, I think it might be going back the other way. Wait, who are those guys? Yeah, we should go back around. Yeah, and down this way. Okay. Yeah.
They're coming.
They all know where we are. Doing fine. Decided to take a break today. Had to send a worker home due to sleeping on the job. Oh, ouch. Sleeping on the job, huh? That's rough. Can't be doing that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's for security, right? Play Soulframe for a bit. The way that I got used to the combat, personally, is you go in for a hit and then dodge back out. Every time.
We've got company.
And if you just do that really consistently, you should be pretty good. Landscaping and oh yeah, that's the other one. I mean, I guess that's a little bit better than it being security, right? Not that any job is really a good idea to sleep on, you know, while working. Okay, well, let's keep going. Keep going, up and up. Oh, hi.
It can't be.
Uh-oh.
Not
Well, this
now.
isn't good.
Not her.
Honestly, Elden Ring prepped me for this game and I didn't even know it. Yeah, that's real. I think I have to redo my TikTok connection because it keeps messing up. Give me a second right here. I'm gonna reload it. WebSocket activated. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, this game I would compare to Skyrim and not necessarily Elden Ring.
I hope you
I
found
don't know
what
that
you were
Elden Ring
looking
is a
for,
good
because those
comparison.
ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Oh boy. He was in the landscape truck with the equipment at a Walmart 2 minutes away from City Hall. Oh my god, dude. I didn't expect you to find you in Shatterscarp, Ludwin. Are you here for business or pleasure? Oh, no. What I found was a horde of dream thralls crawling out of this ruin. Thirdborn's in danger.
This is a spring from which the dream scourge flows.
I only mean it in regards
injecting
to
poison
hit
to the
and dodge.
veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison.
Oh, I was talking about Soulframe.
The same poison that spread to Fior Messivera.
Every time I get a
and
message
even now rots the city from within.
from
The
TikTok, it
only
sends like a
poison
bunch of
I
them.
see here is you. And I would love nothing more than to purge you from the living
Yeah,
lands.
no worries.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the dream scourge.
No worries. Only hearing half is
And Sapadal.
half the battle. I'm just kidding. Hate telling people what to do at a job. I do the same thing, but he just wants to complain. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That's annoying. Yeah! Oh, Ash, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Waiting here on... let's see. Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear some specifics.
There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
I think that she wants to kill the god.
We may not burn out the dream scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
How did she know?
Spirits cry out. Bury the fire, but still they rage.
No overtime, put on a final. Oh, sheesh.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change.
Yeah, they
I
don't.
happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadar
Really?
is
Why?
dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
What the heck? Keep sending random shit to my chat. Sounds like you've got other ideas. What do you propose?
I do
Yeah, let's
love
see.
it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not
guess.
talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Don't make me separate
Don't
you
make
two.
me separate your skin from your muscle. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the
Been
rest of the
sleeping
living
well?
lands.
Yeah, you know.
It will isolate the dream-scourged essence
little bit tired
and
today.
halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain.
And I
My solution
remain.
will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
What's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one.
Uh-oh.
Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gods, you're right.
Gentle sleep.
A gentle
One
sleep, huh?
moment, day,
Thank you for the game
the
controller.
next,
Oh,
a poppy
shoot.
stream
And thanks for the game
carried to the
controller.
Garden of Night.
Goodness gracious. I'll wait until the end of this, that way you can actually hear it. Ooh. Reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
What does Ringgrim mean, Yahtzee? What do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it
What?
will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
I once thought of pursuing such an idea, but only after careful study. What she suggests is anything but careful.
Anything
It's
but
not
careful.
an ideal
What?
solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Oh, okay, okay. What are the two ideas exactly? Let's see. Wait, where is it? May not burn out. We can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron. Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapidol is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Dude, I don't understand why it's sending all of these fucking messages on my TikTok thing. It's like not correct. I'm gonna upload it or upgrade it. TikTok and YouTube activation changes. Oh. Improve the TikTok WebSocket to avoid duplicates. Oh, okay, okay. Let's upgrade. Oh, jeez. What a whole annoying thing that we have to do. And then it doesn't even tell me that it's finished. Yes. Retry. I already closed it. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to see everybody's message and they're not going to get like duplicated 1.5 million times. That'll be great. Amazing. That right there is why you're the boss. Select live sources. Quite literally, it doesn't have the one that I'm doing right now. How annoying. Activate the source. Okay. That kind of works. I think it worked. Alright. Ludwin's wouldn't change the status. Did you even hear yourself? Yeah.
At least I'm
Let's
not
do the
the
first
only
one.
rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even
Hey,
to
what's
destroy
up,
the Dream
Luke?
Scourge, merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the dream thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's
What's up?
solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Night going? Oh, it's alright. Dude has cool designs. Oh, this? How about you? How's your night going? Perception. Assuming we don't find another way to end the dream scourge in
If
the meantime.
such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already.
I'm
so
confident that we can find it.
Exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you.
And neither do you.
Envoy. I want to show you something.
It's not going that great, but I'm here. I feel that. Wait, we get to see her face. She's undead, though. We already knew that, though.
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Zapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Might not have chosen the ruins venerate. Let's see. Ah. Choose them now. Destroying them would be an act of defiance? I don't know. Same devotion. I decide what happens
and what
here.
makes you so sure the decision is truly yours?
'Cause
Zapadal has been
I can.
whispering in your ear, guiding you.
Why is it
influencing.
sending these same
You owe
messages
Zapadal
again and
nothing,
again?
And yet they demand everything.
Whoa! Thanks for the
That is
biddies.
not devotion. It's cruel.
What an amateur.
And another
She
one.
accuses
Wow.
Zapadal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Clear cache, maybe? I don't know. Thirdborn needs help fighting all these dream thralls now. Destroy the ruins, ending the spread of the dream scourge and shatter Scarp once and for all. Sever the Adra. Neither of your solutions is acceptable to me. Is this really the best you can do?
Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the dream thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp
Oh,
with an
boy.
unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I
don't
offer
know.
only the truth.
I'm not totally sure. I value my companion's counsel. I want to hear from
Good
them.
people die either way. But severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
Oh boy. I
Breaking
think
the
that might be
Adra
it.
is a bold choice, but it's such a terrible cost. If only we had time to do it with
Time
some
to take a
finesse.
stretch break.
But Quilichi...
Okay.
Gods.
Will do.
If there's even a chance he could... No, I
Will
can't think
do.
of that right now. Then again, it's not as if I trust Ludwig. The dead have no right to choose for the living. I'm at a loss. Whatever you do, make sure you believe in it, because there's no going back.
All right, I did it. Going into an ad soon, so I'm going to pause here for a second. If either of you had a spine, you would have already done what you thought was
Call
right.
it an experiment. To see if a mortal can think of futures beyond one's lifetime. And be less sentimental than the village about its statue. Also, I rather loathe the Inquisitor. She's far too used to getting her own way.
Very illogical and self-absorbed. You hold a blade to the throat of my soldiers, but that's no excuse for wasting my time. Envoy, I hate to be in this position, but at least the choice is in Adiran hands. So choose.
Okay. I think we sever the Adra. I think we sever the Adra. I think that's the decision we make. I'm going to run a little poll here. Let's see. Sever Adra or destroy. Sever, destroy. And then we can put it on for 2 minutes because that's how long the ads are. And we'll get our answer in a second here. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to try and fix the TikTok stuff. Maybe I need to sign in. Wait, it's already logged in. It's already logged in. What the heck? How do I... Wait, then how is it... Is it connected? TikTok web socket. I think it's working. I'm not totally sure, you guys. I don't really know. First, second, and third, but I don't understand who these people are. What are these coins that are coming up on the top viewer thing? I wish that TikTok was just more obvious about what the fuck is going on in any of the stuff that they show you. Coins? It looks like... What do you mean coins? Do you collect coins? I don't understand. Do you get coins for just watching on TikTok? Is that a thing? I don't think that's it. Top 3 gifters. But like, there are people on this that have never gifted, I don't think. I'm not totally sure. Match on live, all this other stuff I don't know about. Poll ended. All right, let's see. No one voted. Great, thanks, guys. No big deal. I'll steer the ship. I can do it for you. Ending the spread. Let's sever the Audra.
What a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one. Let's just hope Koichi is alright.
I ran a poll.
So be it.
You guys don't look at Twitch chat.
Sappadal's hold on
That's
you
the
is
problem.
stronger than I
I
suspected.
say that I'm doing it.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sappadal to assist my focus on the Audra. You're the
Hey,
only
what's
one
up,
who
sugar?
can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
That's all right. We'll sever the Audra.
Marines of Clavan, Aid Marslante.
I'm playing the game and listening. Yeah, no. It's not. It's like not your bad, actually. That's my point. That's. Dude, they just shot a huge cum load out of the top of this tower. God likes Will. Another point. Oh, hey, I think the TikTok thing
Godlike.
fixed.
Speak with me a moment.
Yes.
I am delighted to have
Hello?
been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage,
Ooh.
the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
Oh, come on. You gave up the chance to study a god?
Another
Why?
god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter?
I don't know,
But
does
that
it?
is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here.
It's kind of like...
However, I have one final
know.
question for your young wizard.
young.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease.
Oh,
I could
boy.
use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice.
Okay, so
The
should
rest
we let
of
her
the
go?
circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping,
Ooh.
and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really?
Should we let her
You
go?
want me to-
I don't know if we can pick.
Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover.
Right.
Though the
Yeah.
idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Make your decision on what you
I
want.
very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest.
Oh, nice.
Whatever you decide, it will be
Yeah.
some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be
Whoa.
clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
I think I will.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Green Grim? Ugh.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
What is done is done.
I'm not
Do not
justifying
waste
shit
your
to
breath
you.
justifying it to me. Countless innocent lives cut short, even my own soldiers. And for what? Make no mistake, there will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings.
No one's pulling my strings. The choice was mine.
It frightens me how well they've convinced you. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost. To impose order where chaos reigns.
At any cost,
If you
right?
and Heelguard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Unusual, isn't it? How you spared one settlement and condemned another.
Neither of our choices would have saved everyone.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living lands from itself. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting.
No big deal.
I won't make that mistake twice.
When are we going to... I want to take her out. I want to destroy her. We all make mistakes. Apology accepted.
Your impudence has been noted. Until next time, Envoy.
What a vile, intolerant creature.
Calling me Huz? Oh boy.
What's a few trees to save the forest?
I don't even really understand what that means. I think it's just husband, but that would be incorrect. That would be a false statement. I'm gonna climb this thing no matter what. Oh, no, I guess I won't, actually. In fact, they make it impossible for me to even stand on this. Yeah, okay. Speak to Temerity in Thirdborn. Ah! Gosh.
Give me
Yash. Whoops. Whoopsies. Let's leave. I can probably just teleport, huh? We did most of everything that's here, I think. Pretty sure. Gallowayne's tusks up there. Ruined village. Ringgrim's domain. The only area that I think we could look at again, I guess we could go here, but last time we went over this area, I don't think we found anything. Pretty sure it is not necessary. What is all of this? What are these things? Am I able to like get on top of this? Into it? Climbing up, climbing down. Oh yeah, there was another... There was another... We did solve that puzzle, like, kind of accidentally. With the... There was, like, a up-down thing. This is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, it looks like we could get up there. But for whatever reason, we didn't. Earlier. Might as well do it now. Oh, hello, there's a person up here.
Beware, Outlander. A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel
Making dinner?
your
Alright, for
courage.
sure. See ya. You mean Ringgrim? We've met.
What? You met Ringgrim and survived? Like me, but you haven't lost your mind?
Why would I? Look on the bright side. Maybe you were mad to
You're
begin
not
with.
helping, Outlander. I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay.
Seems like it might have worked.
Ringgrim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any corner.
What? What are you talking about? Just stay away from horses then. Find a bed. Okay, let's stay away from horses
but I
then.
adore horses. surrender.
Oh,
Guard
God.
your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands.
Okay.
Beware, beware, unwary one.
Beware! Beware! Why aren't you being aware? Well, that was kind of pointless. I guess let's go down over here. Yeah, no, nothing else to find here, I don't think. All right. Cool. Well, at least we did it. Made sure that we checked. And let's go to Thirdborn next. And we also need to go talk to Capo. He wants to make a poison. But I don't think we should let him. I think that we should make sure that he can't drink the poison. I do have an ability point. Maybe spend the ability on something. Let's see, what do we already have? Dodge, stamina reduction, good work. Critical hit chance, also a good one. I like this. Let's do it on... Oh, I don't have the rank, or I don't have the level for that. That's fine. Level 21? Really? I think maybe we could do this, but we could do this. That could be good. This actually could be pretty solid. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's do this. I'm gonna transition here to a full... ice setup.
Was godlike. Ah, back already. Have you got the heart?
Of course I have it. What do you take
I'm
me
not
for?
ashamed to admit we had a near-death experience or two. Well done.
Ah, I'm impressed. Did
I
you
would be
like my
ashamed to admit that.
designs?
I didn't even break a sweat.
Easy to say when we aren't running for our lives.
Huh. Well, you managed well enough.
I set off like every
the
trap
heart.
on myself on accident. Come clean. Chico told me you want to end your life. Or, I know what happened to him, Para.
Ah, yes. That.
And why didn't you tell the truth?
How could I? We were young and stupid. We went out in secret. The entire town hailed me as a hero the moment I stepped onto shore. I had overcome the Leviathan.
You could sound a
Yeah,
little
okay.
more sorry for lying to everyone you love.
I know, right?
With everyone celebrating, I couldn't bear to tell them that I wasn't the warrior Thirdborn thought I was.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But I couldn't save her. From the moment I stepped off that boat, I stopped being Capo the man. I was only the Leviathan Slayer.
Wrong. Wrong. Poor you. That doesn't make you any less of a liar.
Perhaps not, but I hid everything I could in the ruins. I kept the heart safe. And whatever you may think, that means something. But adventurers started thieving, looking for gods know what. I set up traps to stop them. The heart is the only thing I have left of her. So, What will you do now? Reveal my shame to the town? To my Nakai?
I have to. Thirdborn deserves to know.
This must be the god's justice then. Maybe it's what I deserve after all these years. So, the heart?
What should we do? Should we give it to him anyway? I don't know. I feel like maybe... It's like... It's a good item, I guess. We could sell it for something. I don't really think that we're gonna really get much out of it. I think I've earned a reward. Yeah.
You'll keep an old man from his dying wish? For what? Your own gain?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it. I should have known not to ask an Adiran for anything.
Talk to Chico. Oh, hey.
I know you just talked to my uncle. You didn't give him the heart, did you?
He believes the One Piece is real. Of course, I couldn't put you through that.
Thank the gods.
I'm Hajime with the Tiranui. Chico
We know
said there
who
was
you
something
are.
about a Leviathan heart. And their uncle Capo, they said he was planning something terrible. That's all they gave me to go on.
He wanted to take his own life with it. Chico stepped in to prevent that.
Gods, Capo's fallen a lot farther than I thought.
Oh, boo-hoo. I think the heart... Yeah. It still belongs in Thirdborn.
Oh, good. Always wanted a desiccated heart when I was growing up. Anything
Good
else?
for you. Capo hasn't told the truth about the Leviathan. He didn't kill it himself.
What?
Here's his journal as evidence. Thirdborn should know the truth.
I see. The townsfolk won't be happy to know the
Yes.
truth, but I guess after all this time, they're owed it. Chico.
Hey, what's up?
Envoy.
Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry my uncle is sick. But I'm not sorry I know.
Wait,
I'll spend as much time with him as I can.
it says you said hi just now, but I think that you were already in the live earlier? Oh no, someone... It's doing that thing again where it's duplicating messages. Hi, bye. Hey. And bye. I think I'm just going to set it up so that way it goes to my mix it up. I don't know. He's not just sick, it's the dream scourge. Is it the dream scourge? I think that's true. Yeah.
What?
He knew where it would end. He wanted to die while he was still himself.
No, that's not possible. Even if it were, there must be a way to stop it.
There isn't. We have to respect his choice no matter how we feel about
So
it.
you want me to give up?
No.
Gods. I just feel so helpless. I don't want him to suffer.
Right.
I don't want him to have the heart. I want the one thing I can't have. For him to be all right. You don't have to say anything. I'm sorry. I guess I should help you in some way. Here. Take my uncle's armor.
What?
He meant it for me, but I'm not using it. Maybe you can give it a new story.
Okay,
I
cool.
should go see him now.
Oh, darling.
Storm Dancer scale. Medium armor. Range damage? What does it look like? Meh. Maybe it looks cooler with the other stuff. Ability cast deal 5% bonus shock damage. Meh. Boots. Plus 10% shock damage after dodging. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this. This looks kind of dumb. I'll be honest. Heart of the Leviathan. Sneak attack damage. Slowly drains your health. What? What? No thanks. That sounds terrible. Plus 10% shock damage. That could be good. If we were doing shock damage. Instead of what? The other 2 rings? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh boy.
Can't even imagine.
Tamurti is up here, actually, I think. Over here? This you? No. Where are they? What? Oh, they're over here? Okay. I guess they moved.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their
3
chest.
dozen, ouch.
What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
There was no other option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
To stop the Dream Scourge from taking more lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood.
Actually,
I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
Ugh. I need your permission to go to Gallowayne's
You have
tests.
my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But I guess that's what happened this time. Sorry. Yeah, I don't really like this armor set. It looks kind of dumb. Maybe with the... Yeah, I don't know. The boots kind of look okay with this. Kind of like those. And these... In the picture here, it looks like they're blue, but on the body, they're green. What the heck? That's kind of silly. Hmm? Oh, a lockbox. Alright, where do we go from here? We should go to a party camp before we leave the area. So that way I can upgrade stuff if I need to, or if I want to even, which I do.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell.
Yeah.
I need to know why.
I don't trust Ludwin. I couldn't go along with her plan. We found the ghost of dead people in a map to a garden. I can't destroy Naku Kubel without knowing what else it holds. I don't trust Ludwin. I couldn't go
So
along with
because
her
you don't
plan.
trust her, you'll throw your lot in with something clearly worse?
You saw what she tried to do to my home. Do you think she'll be merciful to yours?
Ludwig's a monster. But how can you say Ringram's any less of one?
Ringrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our
What the
fate
heck?
to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Silent and everything in it. Maybe you're right. If the cost is choices like these, maybe it's better to trust our fates to the wheel and the gods. We must stop
Kai,
it.
let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all.
Yeah, that's true.
Or worse.
It
That
will
means
kill us
living
all.
with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right.
Oh man.
Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one.
Well, I
We
lost your
stand
stream,
here
but I'm back.
bickering while
Oh,
the
shoot.
solution is just over the horizon.
Welcome back.
Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
We can discuss that when we leave for Gallowayne's Tusk. For now, I think we all need some rest.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
hope we made the right decision.
Oh,
Those
boy.
ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did.
It's not about
Usually, I
that.
know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though.
Oh no. I had to stop the
I
Dream
know.
Scourge.
We've seen enough pain caused by the Dream Scourge.
Sometimes you just gotta make a
Things have
decision.
Unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akedans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
I saw your live stream before. Oh. What's up? Their answers were a little... You might have to stop calling them godless now.
True. Though
Yeah.
switching it up might be more confusing to those not in the know. I'll figure that conundrum out before my research gets published.
Good.
But
Good
to
for you.
go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
If the trials were worth it, if only to feel like I know where I belong. Of course, the Mad God and their followers. Yeah.
Fascinating. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well,
Oh man.
I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
What can you tell me? Yeah, that's enough.
Sweet dreams, Envoy.
Never. Star of Unbeing. What are these other things? Annihilation, power attacks deal high poison accumulation. Killing an enemy creates a lingering area of effect that deals high poison accumulation in nearby enemies. Ouch. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Thought I'd be going back to Galawain's tusks. Relax.
Okay, whatever. I feel like we need to talk to all of them about all this stuff. It just seems like it would be a good idea. Drawn in Winter needs to go to Superb. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? I'm gonna break this down. We're just gonna break all this stuff down, unfortunately. Exceptional, man. What? Pretty good. How's the game? Game is really fun. I enjoy it a lot. I think that it has a lot of depth to it in the combat, and that's really what people are playing it for anyway, so. The story is alright. I don't think it's bad, but I don't know that it's really like the best story I've ever played before. You know, I was looking at this, and apparently this is a pretty decent one. But I don't really want it. I don't want to use it. The small amount of bugs that it does have are really not that bad. I think it's worth picking up if you are interested in like Baldur's Gate or other types of RPG style games. If you played Pillars of Eternity, it's based off of that. Alright, just breaking down everything in my inventory so that way I can get some crafting materials. And okay, we're finally done. I kind of feel like I should break this down too, but like, yeah, we should. Okay. Ooh, I can already build one of these. What the heck? Let's build up another corrupted Audra. We get some of this stuff. And then
embarrass you too much.
Before we go and do all that other stuff, all of my stuff is already exceptional. It's superb level. All right. What was that? This one only goes up to superb as the max. This one has a legendary. Okay. All right, so we can go and craft all of our purples to red. Sheesh! We can make a bunch of these. And then let's take a look at our upgrades again. Oh man. We need... I don't know. I don't think I can make one of these. Oh, I can make 3 of them. Not enough, though. Why don't we upgrade this to here? And then... do I want to upgrade this? Oh no, I want to get rid of this, actually.
burned some bridges on your way out, and now we have to cross them.
Think whatever you want. I just don't.
Take your time.
I just don't. What do you have to say?
Can we talk a moment? How much do you really know?
I don't know much about it. Is this about Ringgrim?
Among other things, Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. A mineral that takes our souls from death to rebirth. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
I don't know, you're the expert.
You might not like what I have to say. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
Could anyone help them find their way?
A watcher, maybe. It's a shame we haven't got one. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
These moments don't just appear, we have to make them happen.
Suppose you're right. Maybe that's the point of our little campfire chats. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Ask as many as you'd like.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
She declared war on Sapadal, which puts me in an awkward position.
Indeed, it does. It's just... when you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking.
I mean, that's kind of obvious to me, I think.
Or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Okay. Get some rest.
Next time.
Alright, she doesn't have anything else to say.
When you were out in the Shark's Teeth, you didn't happen to find a badge belonging to Tama, did you?
We did find the badge. This is what you're looking for, isn't it?
Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the desert sun. Scouting runs through sandstorms so thick we had to tie our tunics over our mouths.
That sounds miserable. What was Tama like then?
Oh, he was an incredible bastard. Led the defense of Thirdborn, which meant he also led most of our patrols. He'd wake us up before dawn with the most off-key singing you've ever heard and a pot of burnt merc brew.
Listen.
He kept us marching until we had sand in every orifice you can think of, and a few you didn't know you had.
Ouch.
Just when it felt like we were going to collapse, he'd call it and we'd make camp. And somehow, we'd all find the energy for a few rounds of cards or songs or stories.
He knew how to look after you, didn't he?
He did.
That's why we're here now, isn't it?
I don't know. This won't bring him back. This won't change anything.
Maybe it'll bring you closure.
Closure. I never understood the term. Just feels like swallowing the thing that makes you sick. Here's the truth. I led a patrol. We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process.
Oh, ouch. And then?
We did our best to keep him in one piece while we hauled him back. He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all the way back to Thirdborn. We got him a sickbed, but we knew he didn't have long.
He saved you. That doesn't mean you failed him.
I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and agonizing. No glory, no din of battle, no distractions.
Oh.
Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin. Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge. And all the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off.
You realized he'd lost it in
Cruel
the
irony,
skirmish.
isn't it? He comes to our rescue, and in the process, he loses the thing that marks him as a soldier. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while. I never thought I'd tell this story again. But there's something about the way you've led us, the clarity you've kept. Something about you that inspires confidence. Kind of like well,
I'm here if you want to talk more.
just having his badge in hand means more than you know. There's just one last thing I've got to do.
It looks like he's right about to cry.
There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Thomas.
Oh, we tried to do this earlier, but okay. Nod.
Let's get some rest.
Anything else that you have to say? Oh, he still has more to say to us.
With a sword and pistol in hand.
I like to think we're naturals on the battlefield, but I got my training.
I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Ringrim. The Ringrim. Master illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi. And we impressed her. She even offered to make me her apprentice.
I'm getting the feeling that Ringrim is a really big deal to you.
As smart as you are, Envoy, I sometimes forget that you are still a layperson. It doesn't feel real, but it is. Oh, Handra's titties. What am I going to do? If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the Godless? I've spent my whole life with them.
Why not do it all? But who else will tell the story of the Akita if not you?
Oh, you even learned their proper name. I can't believe you listened. You'll make me cry at this rate. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day. I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed. I don't want to give that up. But this is something I never even dreamed of. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy.
To what?
What would
She's
you
too
do?
old to what? You want me to make the decision?
Don't you know that I'll do what I want, no matter what anyone thinks? I just wish to ask a friend her opinion. Now come on, answer the question. What would you do?
Hard to pass an opportunity.
I know. That's the whole issue. I've learned magic through my own means, reading and studying on my own. How much more could I learn with her? And
I have
how
no
much
idea.
faster? Within a fortnight, I could rule the world.
True.
Yatsli, you could do all that on your own.
Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it, but I really appreciate the advice.
Let's go.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
He'll never believe me.
Empress's eye?
Oh God, I can't do this. I don't want to. I can't. I won't. Their stories are just not.
Could they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs.
Bang.
We blessed the Tabaru Sanakis, and they prick us in return.
You harmed innocents. Of course they're furious.
Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe.
Yeah, and?
We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
Sometimes our emotions drive us to do terrible things. Can't take any responsibility for anything, can you?
We tended, comforted the living, and buried the dead. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be to blame.
What?
They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
I think that we're gonna take... Depends on whether you hurt the people I love.
Words like bile. This is not our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
Yellow Brick Road reference? Could be. Very well could be. Okay, let's get going to Galloway's Tusks. And actually, I think I'm going to end it here today.
Safe travels to you.
Because I am feeling like poo-poo garbage. And I'm super tired.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Yeah,
Frankly,
true.
I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better
Fair.
than any of us. What's your read?
Powerful, servant of Vodka, but even she is not invulnerable.
That's the spirit. Now we just need a pack of terriers.
Oh, gods. Terriers? I wouldn't wish them on my worst... got it.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
True. I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I'm determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Okay, I'm glad that
That's
everyone's
just a pile of Sokka.
still... There's something to say?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of us Sokka sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a page-raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galloway's tusks. The land is made of
okay.
lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
And?
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
We quite literally...
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life.
Okay.
I don't have to be a blessed a oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
God, what's your brilliant plan then, Marius?
I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice in my head tells me to do. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
If he comes at me like that, I get off and put him down. I'll go talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Okay. All right. Saving here. I'm going to send you guys off on a raid. And hope you guys have fun.